it's like what kills you make you stronger, but like I didn't need to be stronger, I needed to be a kid. Hey guys, it's Madison Beer and you are watching Billboard News.
Hey everybody, it's Rania Niftos with Billboard News, and I'm here with the wonderful singer-songwriter, author, Madison Beer.
Hey!
Exactly what you do, how I fell in love with you. You might love her now, but you loved me first. Said you'd never hurt me. I make love too dangerous.
You have an exciting year. You just announced your album, Silence Between Songs, and I would love to know the inspiration behind the song title because it seems metaphorical.
Yeah, it definitely is. I think that to summarize it sort of simply, I kind of have always been a person, you know, I got started really, really young doing this, and I feel like I've had a very busy 12 years or so in this industry, and I kind of convinced myself that, you know, the moments where I was making music and I was on tour and I was, you know, my busiest was actually when I was growing, but as I've gotten a little older, I've realized that it's actually been the moments that I've been able to tune out the noise and I've been able to be alone and really reflect and like, you know, be more isolated that I've actually grown the most. So yeah, it's been sort of the silence between songs when the noise is turned down that I feel like I've learned who I am the most.
Call me baby, I know you go home to another one.
And I mean, you have always been very honest, whether that's on social media, in music. I think if I were in your position and I've been kind of dragged through the mud on social media, like, and have had these really heavy experiences, I'd kind of just want to give up and go away. So I guess, where do you find the strength to keep going, I guess, when it comes to being in the spotlight?
Definitely everything you said is accurate, and you know, I have had those moments of just being like, this is crazy, and I feel like I'm never gonna be understood, and I feel like I'm always gonna kind of be dragged through the mud, quite literally. But I don't know, I think I'm at a point where I feel very sound in who I am as a person. I know who I am, you know, I know what I stand for, I know what I wanna say, I wanna talk about, and I don't know, I don't really let people dim my shine anymore in a lot of ways.
Something I wanted to touch on with you, speaking of, you know, the bullying, it's something that you've touched on in your memoir, the half of it, which is so incredible, congratulations, is inner child work, because that's something that I too am currently working on, and kind of how that's helped you navigate through mental health.
Yeah, I mean, that's been like a huge thing for me. I think that, like, first of all, acknowledging that I was a child when this all began has been important for me, because I was treated like an adult in a lot of ways, but I was only 12, so very much so a child. And yeah, I mean, I think that the biggest thing for me with that's helped me the most has actually been being able to think about my younger self and giving myself that empathy and being like, no, you didn't deserve that, and there's no way that I'm gonna let that be something that I convince myself of.
Do you find balance with social media kind of moving forward? Do you take breaks, or do you kind of just filter things out or not check comments?
I think that, you know, it'd be really nice to say that like I don't read things and I don't care anymore, but like I'm always gonna be someone who cares. It's in my nature. I care deeply about people, and I want people to have a positive experience when they're watching something, listening, whatever it is with me. And so when they don't, or they might not, it does affect me, but I think it's sort of what I said before of like changing how it affects me, not letting it be sort of this like, you know, I hate myself, like I'm all these horrible things. It's like, you know, maybe that person has their own perspectives that made them feel that way, whatever, and I don't think that that should define me.
And on your album, is there a song that you are most looking forward to seeing how people react to it, or how people feel when they listen to it?
Obviously every song I'm excited to see the response from it, but I think that like, I've already spoken about it, so I can talk about this song as well. I have a song about my brother on the album, and I think that that's gonna be something that I hope resonates with, you know, anyone, especially anyone who has a younger sibling. And yeah, I think that that's a really special song.
Lastly, on a more fun note, a lighter-hearted note, gotta ask you about Lana Del Rey, because she gushed over you at Women in Music when we talked about it. Like, did you see that?
Wait, were you interviewing
her?
I ran into Madison Beer at a coffee shop, and I was like, I don't want to bother you, but I love you.
Yeah, that was literally insane. That video, I I, of course, wasn't like, I didn't hear her say that live, and then suddenly on Twitter, people just started posting that clip, and I was like, she is so cute and sweet that like I was the first person she thought to name. It's just not something that I think I can comprehend, and I think it also goes back to like feeling conditioned that, you know, no one likes me and I'm not good enough and whatever, and like having someone like her validate that I am and that she's in any semblance of like a fan is crazy. Like, you know, not only do you know who I am, you've listened to my music. That's pretty wild. She's just incredible. Like, I could gush over her forever. And I also sang her song every night on my first EP tour.
It's you, it's all for you.
I've just been like a fan of hers for forever.
You guys
and I
gotta
love
team
her.
up. I feel like she would love that.
I love her so much.
Well, thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Madison. You're so wonderful. And your album, congratulations, Silence Between Songs.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for your future and everything you have coming up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.